He kisses the girl he loves, but he hears the mocking laugh from around them. Turns out in people's eyes, he is kissing the air. The girl in front of him is a ghost. Who is more pathetic than him? His name is Modesto. Since he was young he has special eyes. He often can't differentiate the person in front of him as a human or a ghost. He stops a passersby from getting in a car accident, but the ghost is scared by him. Because of this bad habit, he is rejected by 7 schools. Everyone thinks he is crazy. Modesto even has to see a psychologist. The psychologist says there is definitely no ghost in this world, but the ghost who is the doctor's father next to him laughs mockingly. He is tired. Today he has to go to teach at school. This school is haunted for many years. A teacher is alone. He is pressed down against the photocopy machine and spanked by a skeleton. He is even forced to print out a defamatory photo. The skeleton chases after and hits him. Books, lamp and stapler fly up around him. Freaks him out. He completely loses face. But the ghost that everyone is so scared of, in Modesto's eyes, is like this. The girl holds the book. The boy holds the chair. They even lifts up the skeleton. What is so scared about this? What are you two doing? The ghosts are scared by him now. Dying in the school for more than 20 years. This is the first time there is someone who can see them. But Modesto leaves. He wants to be a normal person in the new school. The moment he runs out of the school, the 5 ghosts come to the gate and get pulled back. They can't leave the school. At the same time the principal realizes this unusual thing. The ghost in the school is just next to her, and Modesto can see the ghost. The fact that the school is haunted scares people. A few teachers is scared and runs away. She sees that Modesto can save the school. She gives him back the resignation letter. Asks Modesto to ask the ghost to go away. This is the first time in his life that Modesto is acknowledged. Inside he is very happy. This is the first time there is someone understand the world he sees. He throws away the pill. He goes to the edge of the road. This time he stops the ghost from getting hit by a car blowing the red light. Tells the ghost to wait for the green light. He gets all the courage and goes to the library again. The 5 ghosts are surprised. The first time he actively communicating with the ghosts is quite nervous.
Somos fantasmas, no gilipollas.
The ghosts introduce themselves. Angela isn't married yet in 24 years. A drunk ghost who is not sober even now. Mari, a handsome gymnastics student, and violent Donnie. They all die in a fire 20 years ago. They are stuck in the school and unable to leave. Modesto decides to find a way to help them escape. He finds another ghost for help. Who is the doctor's father? Even though a suicidal psychologist is not very reliable. But Modesto still decides to believe him. The ghost will remain on Earth if it still has things to do. They can't leave because they didn't have their wish fulfilled when they were alive. What kind of worry students can have? Modesto guesses that maybe they didn't graduate. So the next day Modesto brings the books to the ghosts. He wants to tutor the ghost. Then they take the university entrance exam. This is not a joke. No one can stay in high school forever. No matter if they are human or ghost. They all have to pass the high school graduate exam. Then keep moving on. Even ghosts have to study. If they don't graduate they can't reincarnate. The 5 ghosts agree to study seriously. They all pick up books and notebooks. But now, the knowledge are well different from 20 years ago. They've been dead for more than 20 years. They have a gap with the young people nowadays. For example, what is a big risk? Modesto is stuck on the tree, becomes the freak in people's eyes. The tutor session is about to begin. Donnie just goes away, even mocks other ghosts.
¿Veis esas tías? ¿A que están buenas? Pues si estuvieseis vivos no serían ni puto caso.
He runs to the field and possesses a girl. Hugs and kisses the girl next to him. But compared to this freedom, they miss the sunlight, fresh flowers, the buns and their lovers. They all don't want to continue to stay at the same place. The tutor session goes on as normal. Donnie also joins in the group preparing for the university exam. They all have to study PD, physics, chemistry, biology. But compared to normal serious revision, their study life is so much happier. In PE class, the drunk ghost vomits non-stop. In biology class, the pregnant girl shows off her tummy. Time flies. They study and have fun at the same time. Indifferent from the normal students. Only Modesto looks like a freak. Because in strangers' eyes he is all alone. Everyone is happy. Even set Modesto up with the principal. They hide outside to see the couple. The more embarrassed Modesto is, the happier they are. In this amazing journey, the gymnastics student also found the girl he likes. They know each other through Ouija game. But the girl doesn't want to live. Even thinks about suicide because of him. But because of his own intention, the gymnastics student doesn't stop her. Finally the exam comes. Everyone picks up their pen. Angela writes the cheat sheet on her tummy. Marivi also silently helps because she wants her friends to go to heaven. Even Donnie obediently picks up the test. They conveniently pass the exam. A white lightning appears on the sky. Everyone is expected. Black clouds quickly cover the sun. The sky turns dark. They still can't leave yet. Getting exhausted from all the revision. But they can't go to heaven. They all feel like the teacher fooled them. They start to make trouble in the school. Someone is showering. Chili oil suddenly drips down from the ceiling. The food in the canteen is burnt. The driver is turned into a skeleton. A teacher freaks out and jumps off the building. Students are scared. Modesto is a new teacher. Immediately becomes the culprit. The head teacher wants to fire him. He can only go say goodbye with the students. He says sorry and tells them, fail in reincarnating is because their real wishes are not fulfilled yet. Unexpectedly Donnie reveals it himself. Turns out he caused the fire 20 years ago. The reason was, he wanted the school to get him out of the detention room. Let him join the Christmas party. But he didn't expect the Christmas party outweigh the alarm sound. He is very ashamed, but other people don't blame him. They were together for more than 20 years. Their love has soon outweighed the resentment. The teacher just left for 2 days. The students miss him already. They want the teacher to come back. They possess a person. Call Modesto. Invite him to continue being a teacher under the impression of the principal. Even break the last wall between Modesto and the principal. Confess to him on behalf of the principal. Modesto tries to confirm non-stop. Finally happily agrees. They've been always on the same wavelength for a long time. The next day is the congratulation ceremony. Modesto comes back. The principal is very happy. He is a little bit emotional. But the head teacher doesn't allow him to come back. He doesn't believe that there is ghost in this world. Suddenly many basketballs fall down from the sky. That's the sorry gift of the 5 ghosts for Modesto. The head teacher is dizzy by being hit by the balls. But he is still stubborn. The principal argues with him. Then the pregnant girl realizes. He is the boyfriend that she always longs for. She always thought that he committed suicide because of love. Unexpectedly he doesn't only abandon her, but also becomes a shameless person. In the hall the parents snooze during the speech. But Maravi still admires the students on the stage. She goes on the stage and sings. But she scares the students off. Modesto encourages her to be brave for her dream one more time. Looking at the encouraging eyes of the teacher, she steps out the first step, possesses a girl, comes to the center position of the stage, sings a classic old song from 20 years ago. Clearly the parents like a song from their generation. Everyone sings along. The hall immediately turns into a concert. She tries her best, but the head teacher comes, kicks her off the stage. Donnie is mad, so he possesses him, starts to defame him. The principal announces that the party, which was stopped after the fire, is continued this year again. Everyone claps for it. They all fulfill their wishes. The principal successfully protects the peace in the school. The drunk ghost can join the party that he had missed for so many years. Donnie is also forgiven by everyone. But then the gymnastics student remembers about his lover. He immediately runs to the pool. His lover commits suicide, but he comes to save her on time. On the edge of the death, the girl is able to touch him.
Algún día.
This is the first and the last kiss. After waking up, the girl feels lost. But she has the courage and motivation to continue living. Modesto joins the party once again. But this time he has a real kiss. And an unlamented love. His wish is fulfilled. Everyone holds hands in the sunlight. Say the last goodbye to Modesto. Thank you. Modesto smiles and sends off his most special group of students. The movie ends here. Hopefully you guys can live with no regrets like the movie. Live you life well. I'm Crow Nest. Please like and share to support me.